Okay, so we're gonna bend this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. We've got a bit of parameter. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck. I probably need it. I didn't warm up. Oh, another thing? The cool thing about this particular backing track is that it's slow enough to where you can do pentatonic stuff and use all downstrokes if you're new to this kind of thing. And the good part about that is that you can do your little false harmonics where you know have your pick like that, stroke the string, but have enough out to where your thumb actually hits the pick as well. And for me myself, I noticed that the strings that give the best pinch harmonic sound are G string, and pretty much any of the other lower strings. So let's try some of that stuff. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay, so we've established that minor pentatonic sounds pretty cool over this. Now, if you're a George Lynch, Eddie Van Halen fan, here's a couple of boxes that sound really cool in the same vibe. Now, we know this. Let's move it down to the next pentatonic box. And if you've got a B7 string, because you did it here, you do it here. You can use these fingers if you want, however you want. You can use these fingers. If you're afraid people are going to make fun of you, use the pinky. Now, George Lynch, for the most part, he's one of my favorite players, so obviously I'm going to know a lot of his stuff. When he does pentatonic-y stuff, you add a couple notes here and there. Let's chuck that in. So Eddie Van Halen, George Lynch like to play an E, but they like this box as well. They add that note. So you're adding a couple of notes. So think of it as like pentatonic with a couple of little sprinklings of different notes. So you got, you would have, but now you got. You gotta get, you can even add. Actually, these notes work. This note works. You'll see what I mean when I crank the distortion and play the backing track. Also, let's get it out of the way right now. Vibrato. If you're going to play metal, and it's going to be brutal, and you're playing with feeling and conviction and passion, and you're just, you're in the zone, this, oh, excuse me, that's my phone. Let's see who's SMS'd me. That was my wife. What does Dave have to say? Anyways, okay, vibrato. It should be controlled. It should be wide. It's metal, man. It should be in your face, so that even when you're playing slow passages, the shaking of the string sounds. I meant to do that. So even if you're playing slow and you're playing out of key, it still sounds like it was intentional. Those outside notes.